Hello everyone, it is me, MrSneakyy, and today we're gonna go over some XP ticks, how to level your heroes up really efficiently through all of the different ways in the game. So stay tuned to learn every way you can learn and gain XP. Hello, so yes, we're going over XP today. We're going to be covering everything that you're going to need to know to start a new account and always have that extra push in the early game to get that XP going, to obviously hit that level 20 smite, because as soon as you hit the level 20 smite, guys, that's when you do start to push mass amounts of XP gains. So if you do enjoy my content and my guides, smash a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It is me, MrSneakyy, an official content creator for Call of Dragons. With all that out of the way, let's get into the video. So obviously when you're playing Call of Dragons, a lot of you guys know the seasons do reset, so you do need to find a really good and a really efficient way to obviously keep gaining this XP. Even me being pretty lax this season has pretty high commanders. I've even got a load of CP stacked up as well, just so I can push to 60 with a load of them right near the end, and when we go into that zone 3. So when you're looking for it, obviously XP is very needed. You do need it because obviously every reset we're gonna be needing to grind our heroes. We're also going to be needing to grind our artifacts back, right? So as you can see, we have loads of artifacts here. I've got many for, and obviously we just worked on the 6 stars on shadow blades for the archer marchers, so we've got all that covered. But obviously we're going to need some more XP, so let's move on to my first tip for XP. So the first way that everyone does know is patrols, right? So you do get XP for patrols. Obviously the higher level the patrols, the more XP you're going to get. So this is just one for level 22. So we can see here 22, you're getting 17.4k XP, and here you're getting over 25,000 XP for killing a 24, only 2 levels above it, right? So always maintain killing the highest level patrols. That's one of the biggest tips when you first start off. But you'll also realize when you are killing these patrols right now, obviously this is 17.4k XP, or this is 25,000 XP, right? So one thing what you can notice straight away in the early game is when you do start to get some of these tech points in, right? So when you do have your tech points and you go to your eco tree and check your military leadership, you'll notice that you'll start gaining more and more XP, obviously, for those marchers. Obviously, when you go further down into weak points for the peacekeeping damage and the leadership bonus for the extra 10%, that all adds up. And when you go into your policies also have that hero XP bonus here and here. So when you are trying to level up your heroes early game and you've got your legion troop count obviously higher, so when you're in your policies, if you've done a decent amount of military expansion to get that legion troop cap, once you've done that, you do want to hit some of these hero XPs, so then you can actually take advantage of the patrols. So the one thing you do need to know when it comes to killing patrols, if we go to the reports and we go into like the actual report forum, you'll notice the XP when you do kill these guys are always going to be split between both of your commanders, right? So when you do kill your commanders, or say when you do dispel obviously some darkness or some of these enemies right here, right, you can see this is split. So this is a level 24 right now. We have 17.2k and 17.2k. Obviously that isn't split evenly of 25,000, but that's because I've got those extra XP boosts, right, in those talent trees. So just remember, when you are starting off, when you are level 1 all the way up to 19, you're gonna gain the full XP for each patrol. But as soon as you start pairing up with a deputy, you're gonna start splitting that XP, right? And another thing, it's the exact same with your dark creatures. So if you're looking to get that little bit of XP, or mainly this dust, it works the exact same way. But the rewards you gain, so if you're wondering about these rewards, obviously you will gain 5 times the amount of these rewards whenever you hit the march, same with everyone else. So you can accumulate really high resources and really high speed ups if you swarm a patrol with 5 marchers, right? So that's the first tip. So let's go on to the next tip for XP. So the next way you can gain XP, and it's a really efficient way to gain XP, and it's more mid-season, right? So once you've done your patrols and you've been hitting those guys and you've been leveling up and you're starting to unlock some decent forts, so even level 3s and level 4s and level 5s especially, but we'll focus on 4s and 5s today, but you can start from as low from level 3s, maybe even level 1s. We haven't tested it yet on the reset, but what you can do in this game compared to something like Rise of Kingdoms is the ability to solo a fort. So you can actually kill this fort right here, and as you can see, these are the available rewards, right? But this is the maximum reward table that you're able to see. So if we go over and find a level 5 that's just located up here, again, you'll see it's a 70k loot table for the amount of XP available, and then 23,000, and then these other goodies, plus those resources that you can get from a fort, right? And obviously when you do kill forts, these are normally split between players. But as I said, you can solo forts. And the benefit is, like I say, you get the full benefits. So since you're getting 100% of the rewards, you're gaining massive amount of XP. So for only 150 CP, on a level 5 fort, you're gaining over 70k. And then when we go even further down, back to the level 4s, you've got over 40k worth of XP per kill. And again, if you look at some of these rewards, you're getting over 42 tokens worth of the greens. And then when you go back up to the top, you're getting even 50 tokens of the greens, right? And the way to do this is pretty simple. So as you can see, we have my rally marching right now, and what you can do is actually just send them all home. So if you send them all home right now, what would happen in Rise of Kingdoms, this march would disappear, but if I send him home, my march continues to go. So if we zoom out now and go to that rally, you can see all the guys here, they are dispersing, they are running away, and my rally is going to be killing this level 5. So if you're wondering how much troops or how powerful do you need to be, I'm only using T4 units. In order to kill a level 5, you need to have over 200,000 units and some decently strong commanders. I'm going to show them after. But then afterwards, if you're going to go for level 4s, you only need 150k T4 troops. So it's a very easy, very doable strategy. All you need is someone in your alliance to obviously join the rally with one troop or whatever, and then you kick them. And as you can see, it's nice and easy to do. Your guy is going to kill him. And as we're going to go through, as you can see, my Nico is 5434. He's level 49 at the minute, and I do have him paired with an expertise Guan Win, just to showcase you guys that, you know, Guan Win is going to be used all the way through, and she's an excellent single target DPS hero. So now this has killed the fort. We go into our fort report, and there we go. We have our 70k, 10, 23, 10 speed ups, and 5 treaties to get that beacon rally upgrade, right? So you can solo forts. That is a really efficient way to level up your heroes, especially in the mid game. And you can see I'm focusing here on my cavalry at the moment, and by just doing so many forts, I'm able to push my Bakshi all the way. He was down here in the 30s, and now he's almost up to level 50 within a few days. So it's a really powerful technique, like I say, in the mid game to get you some levels, right? So now let's move on to the next way you can gain XP, and it's a really efficient way that you guys should be taking advantage of every single time. So the next way you can actually gain XP, a really effective way, is through gathering. So as you can see on screen right now is my gathering reports, and you can see a lot of different XP distributions, right? So we can see an even split that happens a lot of the time. But in this scenario right here, we can see Ordo didn't get any XP, right? But our main guy, Nico, did. And same when we look over here, our Nico and Kanara didn't gain any XP. But when you look anywhere else, we've gained it, right? Same with Indis, she's been able to not gain any XP, but the Alwyn has. So the reason why this works is when we go into those gathering commanders. So when you look at your gathering commander and you hit the talent tree, what you should be doing as a straight away, especially when you first log in, you should put at least 2 or 3 XP tomes into all of your gathering commanders. The reason is, as soon as you put 3 points into Earth Grace and send those guys out to start farming, what happens is they start accumulating XP. And as you can see, this is a maximum of 12,000 per day. Here is a maximum of 20,000 per day, and up here again, it will go all the way up to 20,000, right? And the reason why this is important is because this 20,000 XP per day is tied to the character. So in those reports, when we look at them now, it might make a little bit more sense. So our Indis right here had already gained over her daily cap. So she must have gained her daily cap here. As you can see, we're right towards the end of the day, right? The 30th at 10:30 towards the night. But then we look here on the 31st at 1 o'clock in the morning, I was able to start gaining XP again, right? So that is an explanation on why sometimes you might be getting XP and why you're not on some of your heroes. But it is a really good thing. So as obviously our guys here gaining maximum amount of XP, once they're done, everything does get shifted all onto the secondary. So here we have over 20k on the Halloween. Apart from that, you can see we have a nice split again distribution of all of the XP, and that's how it works. So all your XP in the future, whenever you're farming, is always going to be split if you have your primary and secondary together, right? And a really good way of just showcasing this, we have our Indis right here. Our Indis is currently at 71697. She might level up, I doubt it though. But if we just quickly pop her off this tile right now, check her XP again, where she is, and now she's at 72,167, right? So she's gained a little bit of an XP already from just being on that tile. Same with the wild deer that I've got paired with her. He would be gaining some of that XP too. And even if I pulled them into the city, we would get that report and see how much they actually gain accurately, right? So that is so far the best ways of gaining XP. You've got your patrols, you've got your farming, and you've obviously got your forts. And you want to be obviously at the start of the game hitting all the patrols as soon as possible, and then transition in the mid game and late game to soloing those forts. And when you do, you're gonna absolutely exponentially grow those heroes, right? And the cool thing as well so far that we've gone over with XP is mainly your heroes, right? But when you start doing your patrols, obviously maybe in between a day or two, you might kill a few of these dark creatures to gain some arcane dust. But when you are killing these forts, which is really cool, is the fact that you are also gaining a bunch of dust. And as you can see, I'm getting so much dust that I actually lose track of it a lot of the time. But from killing these forts, I'm able to level up my artifacts really easily, even with so much demand needed, right? So just remember, if you keep those 3 tips down, XP on the patrols work, how the XP on forts work, and how to gain XP from gathering, you guys should be able to take your account no matter what level it is from the start of the game and actually progress faster than a lot of other players that don't know these secret tips on how to XP farm efficiently, right? So if you enjoyed the video, smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. That is me, MrSneakyy, with another one. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. If you've got any suggestions, again, put a comment below. I do reply to all of them. I've been adding more and more subtitles for you guys. I'm covering as well now, like Russia and even France and Germany and all the big places. So if you need a subtitle, let me know in the comments again, and I will add those subtitles to the video. So until the next video, smash a like, comment, and subscribe. But stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out, guys.